So Crypto Muscle coming to you another YouTube video. Here we are in a national now worldwide. So we're at Crypto Muscle and then Crypto Muscle Network coming to you in this video. Alright, so it looks like my active deposit is no longer active, as I just concluded my $500 into this platform. So I gotta reactivate this deposit now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now. I got to reactivate this thing. Let me see here. I'm going to go back and do the 7-day plan again. 2.2% daily for 7 days using the balance, $500. Boom, do it again. Oh, whoops. Did I do that right? I did do it right? Let me make sure. Oh yeah, it should be right. Yeah, so 500. All right, cool. So $500 back in once again. All right. Because it just ended like at the time of this video, probably about 6-7 minutes ago. About 7 minutes ago of the plan. And so here it is, Svuex trades. All right. So with Svuex trades, they got a little story about what they are about. Obviously, they migrated over from previously a Zenbot, so they're back over to being now Svuex trades. So 2% daily for 7 days is the plan I re-entered. Deposit was returned, so I just threw it back in, did it again. There's 4 plans though across the board. EA Trader 1.5% daily. Actually, I'm sorry, after 24 hours, and that's it. $100 to $4.99 gets your deposit return. Safe mode is 3% daily for 14 days. $2,500. $99.99 max deposit return. And then lastly, Auto Trader, 4% daily for, I'm sorry, I keep saying daily, because it's not. This is after 24 hours. So these 2 plans are after 24 hours. 10,000 and up. All I got to say is you got to be out of your mind if you're going to put $10,000 in this thing and risk it just for 24 hours. I wouldn't risk it for 24 hours. I'm sorry. Well, that's just me. I wouldn't do that. All right. And I don't care what anybody says. You got to be out of your mind if you do that. All right. So the only ones I really like, and I think it falls within what we do anyways in general, because I'm just like everybody else. I'm just a regular crypto guy, right? Is these 2 plans. I like these 2. This is kind of borderline risky, but I still prefer these 2, right? For this platform, for what they have to offer. All right, every platform varies. Some platforms, yeah, you could do 14 days, 20 days, 30 days, whatever. It just depends on the platform. For this particular one, Svuex trades, I would just trust these 2 only, and that's just me. You don't have to listen to me though. You could just go with the 14-day or this one right here if you want to. But these type of platforms, it's not about putting in a large amount of money, because it's just too risky to lose it, you know. These type of platforms are for putting smaller amounts of money and then making gains with it as far and long as possible, right? And then that way you can just continuously do it again and again and again and again and again. If you like that 1.5% after 24 hours, there you go, right? You hit it, earn it 24 hours, and then you can pull it right all of it out if you want to. Or if you do the AI Trader for 7 days, 2% daily 7 days, I just go ahead and just did that, and I don't mind that. It's a bigger risk because it's 7 days, right? So either way, all these things offer deposit return. Matter is, will they return that deposit to you? right? So that's what really matters about them as well, on top of the daily earnings. All right, so they talk about what the advantages are. Referral program, you can earn up to 2.5% on quote unquote commissions if you choose to share the link and share the opportunity, all that stuff. And so that's where it's at. All right. And so that's Hivex. Let me see here. I'm going to go inside it. Back again, back in the inside. So I redeposited the $500, right, into the 2% plan. So that leaves me with $40. I'm going to hit the withdraw on the $40 and see where that's going to take me. So $40. Put that in. And do it again. Alright, cool. Now it's all cleared out. So it says here, withdrawals are fast, but if not, give them at least 24 hours, which is fine. That's usually what I do anyways. So we'll see what happens after 24 hours. Will it get there? We'll find out. If it doesn't, I'll let you guys know, right? That's just how I always do it. If not, well, it's alright. So two things are gonna happen. If it doesn't show up, we we go about it, we talk about it, we shut it down, we move on, right? And if it does pay, well, then it lives for another few more days, right? Because what I usually do with this 7-day plan is I'll go break in somewhere between, halfway in between. We'll do a mini update, like a tweener update, where it's halfway through the 7-day plan, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll do it again, right? And then once we do it again, and then go from there. All right. So we just take it a few days at a time, right? Not the whole 7 days. We got to check in between just to make sure it's popping still, and then we go from there. So far it's been all right. And when we look at active deposit, let's see how many times I've done it now. It doesn't show here. Let me go back to account. It's my third cycle now, so it's already been 14 days into it. This is now, 15 days? Well, I guess I say technically 14 days, 15 days, right? Because now I just redeposited it into it once again, the $500. So now it's going to run for another 7 days. And we'll see if it will, let me, collect in between like I did last time. And then if it pays, right? We'll continue it on till the end of this particular duration, 7 days. And then we go from there, right? So that's how we do it. And we'll just continue to run it and run it and run it again until it stops, and that's how it basically works with most platforms, right? We keep pulling money out and talk about it, and then it's going to stop, right? If it stops, well then, unlike any other YouTubers, like most of them won't even talk about it. They'll just be like, don't even act like it. They just act like nothing's happened and move on to other stuff, right? At least I bring it up. I'll talk about it. I'll be like, yeah, this is over. But there's many others out there that won't do that. They'll sit there and if you're like Marco's dickhead, for example, that dickhead never talks about play. Anytime any program ends, the selfishness of his nature, he'll never talk about it, right? Until he gets a lot of pressure from his dumbass people, just asking, hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's the update? What's the update? What's the update, right? And if you get enough people to get on him, then he might finally say something. But usually it's pretty dumb anyways. He'll make up some excuse saying, oh, just hope and pray, guys, that they'll be okay. They told me this, this, and this. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. So, he's lying all the time, full of shit, and that's just what he normally does. That's just him. So, if you listen to his bitch ass, well then, be prepared to not be told when things happen, right? I mean, that's the one thing about him is that he'll only tell you, if you're lucky, half truths. If you're lucky, right? Like, it was no secret that Jensen was running Titan 369, but he tried to keep it a secret, and he tried to make sure that others keep it a secret. And it's like, get the fuck out of here, man, you piece of shit. Right? So, it's just one of those things, It's just funny how things are. When you have guys like me that keeps you informed all the time versus guys like him that don't. And all they are doing is just being selfish, and all they care about is themselves. They'll claim to be helping everybody and all this other bullshit, but in essence, they're full of shit. Right? So, that's all I got to say about that. Because tell me one time where I never talked about a program that ended. I talk about every program that ends. Mainly the ones I'm in, but there's many of them that I wasn't in, and I'll talk about it. I'll bring it up out there too. So, just saying. Alright. Just letting you guys know. That's what happens. And you know what? While I'm at it, might as well just throw this out there. Let me see if I have it. It's on this screen. Nope. Maybe not on this screen. Maybe it's on another screen. Well, I was going to do a Svuex drive-by. Oh, here we go. Cool. I guess I can do a Svuex drive-by. Alright, so redeposit. Uh-oh, this might be a turning point. So we'll do the redeposit. 501. And see, we already did that. Alright, and then this might be a turning point. Uh-oh. Has it been 24 hours yet? I think it might have been, because if my plan is up after 24 hours, then that means that technically it's supposed to be paid. Technically, right? So, this is what I'm going to do. Alright, still pending. After today, we're done with it, alright? So, how about this? Stay tuned. Make sure you hold off on anything just in case, alright? Because I'll give them the benefit of the doubt since, Svuex has been running for some time now. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll see if they show up and pay, alright? One more day, and that's it. And then I'll call it a day. That's it, alright? So, bottom line, we'll check back in. I'll give them till the end of this deposit cycle. Alright, which is now, I'll write this down. I'm going to make sure I'm here at the end of this deposit cycle. That way, we could cover this. And then I'm going to make sure that it comes through. Let me check the time of this one. This is not my actual time, by the way. This is, I don't know what time they're using. UTC, I don't know what that is. But this is not my actual time right now. But it gives me a baseline on what time to go off of here, so I know, right? And for sure. So we're going to hold off on this, alright? And if it pays, we'll find out by tomorrow. Then we'll commence and continue. Alright, so with that. Oh, not this one. Let's go back. Oh, here we go. Check out Svuex Trades, alright? Comment down below, links down below, let me know what you think. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one.